Brothers and sisters, take a nice inhalation with me through the nose. So, okay, I want to talk about the reptilian race of terrestrial species from Earth, okay? So, let's go back all the way to the dinosaurs. To the dinosaur age, yes. All the way back to the dinosaur age. Now, a lot of people think that the reptilian race now is an alien invasive, out of extraterrestrial invasive species. Well, what if I were to tell you that actually it's humans that are the invasive species to Earth? And maybe that's the reason why COVID-19 is here. I always speak about COVID because there's no fingers being pointed back at me. It's a fucked up virus. It is man-made. Well, there's a lot of questions to be answered. Okay, so let's talk about, now I can't make this stuff up. Now, and it is quite a perplexing species. They're inherently, a lot of people think they're inherently, a lot of people are out there telling their truths also on YouTube about how they, are they body snatchers, and how do they host the body, and can they host the body, and how does it all work? So it goes all the way down to, trickles down to ancient bloodlines. So we have the Anunnaki, okay? And that's where it all really stems from. The Anunnaki is actually an ancient extraterrestrial bloodline. So the question is, are they terrestrial or extraterrestrial? It goes down to the ancient Anunnaki, to the Sumerians. So for a long time, the bloodline between the Sumerians and Anunnaki have been created in order to create kind of like a treaty. I mean, this is what I think is true. I can't tell you for sure if this is true or not, but I'm pretty sure that it's almost like, kind of like the same race. I need to do a little more studying about this, because if you look at the gods of the Sumerians, they have like pictures of the animal heads, kind of similar to the race of gods. Like, that's why I go by King Anubis. So the Sumerian race, which the reason why humans were actually created was in order to mine gold for the Anunnaki, or ancient, also I believe also by the ancient Sumerians. So if you go back to the texts, you're able to understand this and understand this and overstand this, that we were literally put here to mine gold. We were actually enslaved by these beings. Okay, so when you go back all the way to, let's say the Garden of Eden and Adam and Eve, they were actually like, it was a petri dish. That's the reason why it was basically an experiment. So there was a lot of petri dishes all over Africa. So were we actually all from, did we actually all stem from Africa? The answer is yes, we did. We all stemmed from Africa. A lot of people don't realize this, but the thing is, that's the reason why we are one human race. Are we different? Yes, absolutely. We're very different. And that's the thing that people do not want to accept, that human beings are very different. So, but we are one human race, and we are one blood. And that's the reason why there are so many different blood types. Okay, and a lot of people don't want to accept this. But still though, that's the reason why brotherhoods are created, sisterhoods are created, and we are able to share this world together. And if we weren't able to share this world together, well, that would be a big bummer. But yes, that's the reason why there's so much racism going on and so much bullshit all the time. And a lot of people think they're superior to other races. Well, hey, look, some people are smarter than other people. That's not up for me to decide, but people have already decided this, that some people are superior to others. So be careful of the vibes you invest in. If you invest yourself into these vibes, you will be shut down by certain people. So now you know that we were actually invested to make gold. But I will tell you this, something I have acknowledged, that there are actually, I like to call them governors. So you have head of the bloodlines, which are actually deities, half God, half human. So when they are put at the head of the family, they become actually deities, half God, half human. And these deities are able to call shots. And so that's the reason why we have like occults. For example, we have things like the Knights Templar. This was an ancient occult that held sacred knowledge. And why did they hold this sacred knowledge? They held it because they needed to, they kept it in the family. They kept this sacred knowledge into the family, into their family, in order to acquire wealth, knowledge, and percents of gold all around the world, in order to run these programs and keep the knowledge inside the family instead of letting it outside the family. So make sure that stays inside the family. Knowledge specifically, power, and gold. With that said, brothers and sisters, peace be with you, also with you. Now you have an understanding why we have these ancient deliberations, deities, okay? Deities. And we do have deities. And we do have demigods. What is a demi? Half man, half God. Also known as a god. So now you understand, brothers and sisters, peace be with you. And what do these deities do? They hold down sacred knowledge. Now you have a better understanding of why these people have been on earth. Okay? Peace.